Top up one ladies, my name is Chaz, and welcome to the custom card review. So, in this one, these cards, or this archetype, there's two I'm going to review because they're super short, so, yeah. Sorry if I'm talking really fast because it's... So, now let's get into the custom cards. So, this is all like the pets. And Sherry, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I accidentally turned all the monsters into real. I'm joking. So let's begin with Cassie, the Lord of Crocodile. She's a Earth level 4 beast effect monster. So, with 150 he attack and 170 attack. So, her effect is, if this card is normal or spell summon, you can select one monster from your deck or graveyard or mana zone, special summon it to your field in attack mode. But its attack points become double the attack points. And all face-up beast type monsters from the field, except this card, gains 1,000 attack points. Or defense points, sorry. If this card is sent to the grave, you can shuffle this card into the deck and then draw 3 cards from the top of your deck. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. And so, yeah. So then we got Mighty Thor of the Darkness. He's a Earth level 4 beast flip effect monster. Once he's flipped, you can select one card from the field except for this card. Shuffle that selected card into the owner's deck. If it does, then inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent's life points. If this card is sent to the grave or abandoned zone, you can shuffle this card into the deck. Special summon 2 monsters from anywhere except this card to your field in attack mode. But their attack points become double the attack points. And the bottom part, you take no damage from battles involving this card. And you can only... Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. So then we got Chloe, the Lord of Silence. You can select one, then beast or warrior, not beast warrior, but beast type monster or warrior type monster. I'm anywhere except this card. Special summon it to your field in attack mode. If it does, then this card gets shuffled into the deck. Okay? And then, if this card is sent to the grave or abandoned zone, you can pay 100 life points, special summon this card to your field into defense mode. And then, yeah. And then it becomes double attack, double defense points. And, yeah. And you take no battle damage, but this one, once per turn, during either player's turn, you can select one card from your opponent's deck, send it to the graveyard. If it does, then this card gains 1,000. So, yeah. It depends on how much attack points this card has. Sorry if I'm talking weird. So, yeah. Then we got George, Lord of Loki. Once it's summoned, because this one summons this card out, you can select one spell card or trap card from anywhere, add it to your hand. Once per turn, during your opponent's draw phase, return one card from either player's graveyard or hand or field into the owner's deck. Skip your opponent's battle phase. And then So if this card is sent to the grave, quick effect. You can shuffle this card into the deck. Special summon 2 beast type monsters or warrior type monsters from anywhere except this card to your field in attack mode. If this card is, or if it does, then negate all non-beast. It's basically like some monsters like fiends or fairies or rest of them that aren't beast or warrior type monsters. Their effects are negated. And then until the third turn. Okay, and then you take no damage, yeah. We got Rowdy, the Lord of Happy. It's a dark level 4 beast effect monster. If this card is sent to the grave, you can select 3 cards from your deck or graveyard or battlefield, add them to your hand. If it does, then inflict 500 damage to your opponent's life points. For each cards from their graveyard. Once per turn, during your opponent's battle phase quick effect, you can shuffle this card into the deck. From your graveyard or battlefield, it makes it into the end phase. This card's effects cannot be negated by card effects and can't be changed by card effects. You take no damage from battles involving this card. So, yeah. Now we got Little Miss Maisie. Maisie, Lord of the Bossy. I know, Sherry. I know. And all of you guys that are at home, you might notice some of these pictures, or some of these might turn into like sideways. So just like, yeah. So like Little Miss Maisie thing. Let's read her actual effect. Ready? This dog is a cutest, and we all love her. She had a good life, but she is now sadly passed away. But she is still in our own hearts. Basically, like, yeah. And then her pendulum effect is basically During your opponent's draw phase, you can select one card from, or select one of these. You basically return one card from on the field, except this card, to the owner's deck. All non-beast or warrior monsters lose 1,000 attack and defense unless their attack points reach 0. Third is you gain life points, and for each level this card has is 4,000. So then we got Piper. Beeper, Piper, Peeper. It's actual, like, the bottom effect. This one is, I'll read it. This dog always is happy to play with other dogs. Yep. So then its pendulum effect is basically opposite to Maisie's, like how they are both opposites. Hence, this one, during the end phase, you can select one, like restart your opponent's life point or attack. Basically, make them have extra draw phases and yeah. Or both players lose life points. Your opponent must discard 2 cards from the top of their deck to their graveyard. Third is skip your opponent's next turn. So, yeah, this card might be the powerfulest card in the world. It basically lets you restart your own opponent's turn. Like, imagine you're in this situation and you had Little Miss Maisie is at the blue side and the Piper on the red side. These 2 cards basically can cause an infinite loop if I didn't have once per turns on it. So, yeah, like, skip your opponent's next turn. So, yeah. Or have like this. So, I know, Sherry, that when seeing this dog, I literally went into Photoshop for it. And, like, yeah. So, next one is Raging Entities. There's a lot to read, so the Raging Entity Hands of Darkness is basically a hand trap of card, basically. And it has the, like, basically stops your opponents from playing anything. And then the Light Watcher gains a whole bunch of, like, advantage. And then we got this one, searches out the trap card urn that allows you to basically plus select one monster on the field. So basically you could turn the most of your opponent's monsters into, like, the Raging Entity he clones. Basically, you're turning them into, like, the clones of the monsters that you are battling. And then this one, this archetype, these 4 cards are basically like, hey, it stops your opponent completely. Like this one selects one entity, like you could search out this card and then special summon it to your field in attack mode. Then its effect goes off. Select one card from your graveyard or banish zone. So you could re-grab this card and it will be like activates it, or like Pot of Greed. And then once it's done, like once during your end phase or your opponent's end phase, it gets shuffled into the deck. And yeah, but it has like, if somehow your opponent had cards that were going to play on your turn, like I summon him in this. It's not even my turn. I summon like this monster because it's effect. You could activate this one, and you could shuffle this card into the deck, negate that summoning monster, and like banish it. So basically, so that one card is now becomes a dead card. Like basically, it grabs the monster. Like say if it was a tour guy of the underworld, and somehow they activated a spell card or monster effect that has her in, then you can activate this, banish the card to your field. Or yeah. So yeah, then this one, reason why you can activate this card twice in one turn is because there's these 2 monsters. I haven't made it a full archetype. And my little cards are barking. So, can you hear them? Yeah. So, yeah. So this is Raging Entities archetype. It allows you to, hey? So it prevents your opponent from doing anything. Like this card can have, like, once per turn, you can. Plus, some of these have quick effects to, like, pass that slow phase. And yeah. So, what should I do with this archetype? Raging Entities. Should I fuse them together with the all-powerful older entities, or those entities that's in modern game thing? Like older entity, synchros, fusions. Yeah. But this is supposed to focus on making your opponent not want to duel you ever again. it basically it hits like every person's is like frustration weaved into this archetype's thing. So yeah, compared to the pets one and this one, because reason why I made this archetype is because of one single card. The one single card that gave me an idea to make an entire archetype thing that supports like beasts and warriors is, let me get to it. It is, where is it? Give me a moment. This card. Because my dog, or this dog, I was like, after I saw that, I literally almost dropped it on, like, on my foot. Because, yeah, I saw this card, and, yeah. So, basically, yeah. Let's move this card to, to this archetype. Okay? So, this. Yeah. So, this gave birth to all of these monster cards / dogs and cats. So, yeah. Because if Konami Haim, if you're watching this, Konami, I am so thankful that you guys made one of my dogs, or one of these dogs, because I almost cried when I saw this one. And if if you guys, if Konami, if you're watching this, please turn these cards into like real life cards, into a real game. But Sherry, if you're watching this, I'm sorry bringing up Rowdy and Maisie and Piper in her, because I was like, you know what? My first thought was add these 3, but then, or these 4, then add, like, okay, so now, goodbye, peace out, y'all, peace.